Okay, we got some huge Mets prospect news, and I talked about him the other day. And this is Nick Morabito, who was named the Florida State League Player of the Month of April just a couple days ago. He's been promoted. Now, before we get into this video, I need you to hit that subscribe button so you know what's going on with the Mets prospect and their minor league system and the whole organization, really. But what's interesting is I talked about he was going to get called up to Brooklyn. And it's funny, as you mentioned it the other day, is that he did get called up to Brooklyn on Sunday. So according to Mesmerized Online, Nick Morabito and Christopher Suero promoted to High A Brooklyn, that they were playing in St. Lucie. The Brooklyn Cyclones announced Sunday afternoon that position players Christopher Suero and Nick Morabito have been promoted to the team from St. Lucie. Each have had terrific starts to the season and are set to experience a bump up in competition as the development continues. The 2022 second-round pick, Nick Morabito has been one of the best hitters of all the minor leagues. Entering Sunday's game, his .216 WRC plus ranked 7th among 1,623 minor leaguers with at least 20 plate appearances. Overall in the season for St. Lucie, the 20-year-old has slashed .397, .530, .513, which is good for a staggering high .1043 OPS. He has stolen 11 bases, struck out the same amount of times he has walked. Last season, Morabito split time between St. Lucie and the Florida Complex League. However, overall, he posted an .828 OPS, so he flashed the type of potential we've seen in the minors this year, last season as well. This year, he has strictly started in center field with one start at DH. He has 5 career starts at second during his short professional career. Morabito is certainly a name to keep an eye on as the season progresses. If this keeps up, he'll be flying up the rankings. He'll be going crazy up the rankings of organizational prospects. Meanwhile, Suero, 20 years old, spent all of last season in the FCL, where he posted an .891 OPS across 64 at-bats. Thus far this season, he has slashed .265, which is good for an .824 OPS. He has started 11 games at first base, 7 at catcher, 5 in left, and 1 as a DH. He is greatly improved from the 2022 season, where he had a .892 OPS and a Dominican Summer League across 98 at-bats. So this is very exciting. So many players are getting promoted in the Mets minor league system. So many players are doing well. I'm going to have another separate video on the Mets pitching in the minors. We had this big debut of Christian Scott. Now, I've not talked about it publicly, but he was throwing 96, but he looked like he was doing a lot harder than that because the Rays could not touch him. So his ball jumps. He got very smooth delivery, very easygoing delivery. I'll have a separate video at some point on him on one of these channels that I have. But of course, please subscribe to Prospect Hut so you can get all kinds of stuff on here. And I thank you, and I'll see you later.